Hello guys, it's Blimp again with the TRP clan, and today I'm going to be talking about this cute little T49. Alright, so I believe I have the videos figured out. I was getting ultra high definition recordings now. So let's look at this tank. Alright, right off you're going to remember this can come after the Bulldog, which is pretty much the same looking thing, a little different turret, but it has that nice autoloader. Love that tank, decided I didn't like it after a long time and sold it, so now I have this. Of course, I put a new crew in for some dumb reason, but whatever. Go into that in a minute. So, looking at this tank, it's pretty much the same as a Bulldog, although the turret looks more like a pancake or a flying saucer. Right now I have the stock, one of the stock guns on it, because I found it's a lot easier to, well, shoot a ton of shit and aim with this one. However, you have the option of the 152mm derp, which is fun as all heck if you can play it right, but it's kind of a lot more tricky to play that than just to use this. So, armor on this tank, there's not really any armor. Don't try and get shot. If you even think you're gonna bounce, it's probably not. You have a decent amount of speed. You have pretty good turret traverse, decent camo. I mean, it's not the best of light tanks, but it's pretty fun because you're shooting only HE. Alright, I've found it to go good speeds, good support if like you come in with some other heavies, and then there will be a time when you can break through the line and help them finish it off. Well, let me send a message to this guy so he knows what's up. Alright, so what you want to have equipped on this is obviously a large caliber gun rammer, enhanced gun laying drive, because when you have the big one, it's horrible. I mean, it's just awful the aim time. And then vents. I should have trained for Brothers in Arms, didn't realize that, but whatever. Oh, in case you didn't know, Brothers in Arms, probably the best thing to do first, because your tank just gets way better right off. It's easy to do. Alright, I'm going to take a game with it like this, and then I'll try a game with the Ultra Derp. Oh yeah, in case you've seen the other videos and you recognize the quality, turns out it was just some weird little setting thing, but I've got that fixed, so I'll be posting up some plays from those different types of tanks when I do pretty good in them, and I'll send that up there. You should be able to see the tank a lot better. Hopefully I'll get some good situations where there's bounces or a lot of damage, so on and so forth. Alright, let me talk a little bit about how to play your light tank. Obviously, you're a scout. You're supposed to be providing light for the rest of your team to destroy them. I found, though, that suicide scout thing where you just run out and you spot everybody and die is pointless because almost no one's ever able to take shots, so don't do it. What you want to do is say, hey, my team is on one side of this valley. I'm going to get down there to a safe spot and light up just a portion of these enemies that my team can then shoot at effectively. And once those guys are dead, you move on. Or you can play the actual kind of supportive, I'm attack with my guys. And then use your mobility to find little flanking shots, weird little spots to shoot from. In the city, oh god, this is a weird map. They have a pretty light setup, but it's all soft targets, so I'm going to be using the left side of the map to my advantage. Yeah, so one thing to do is when you look at the thing, think about how your tank usually goes and how their enemy lineup is. Noticing there's not a lot of heavies, but a decent amount of mediums. I know that they'll be pushing that right side, so I want to be able to support a little bit. I also want to see if I get any support from my team. However, since I'm a light tank, even if my team doesn't show up, oh that was big, I can just turn around and get the hell out. It's not a big deal. But let's have some fun, see how this goes. So see, right now I'm kind of alone. There's a waffle there, but I'm not going to press anything. I'm going to let them get a little out of position. So now I see they have a... Oh, they're pushing up this middle. I'm going to come support my team here. Big thing to do in your light tank is try and support your team. Because if they die, you might as well die. I mean, I've seen games where people have pulled off amazing kills, you know, taking out 10 tanks and blah 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 on a bulldog. See, that's how this tank performs so much better. If it's the derp gun, I'd still be aiming and then it finally shot. And hopefully hit something, but probably not. But I tried to get a shot up into there. It doesn't look like it's about to happen, so I'm not going to push it. Hit that little SP1C, and you heard the little ding. That means we did some sort of module or some sort of weird damage to him. Still not totally sure how this is working, but whatever. Yeah, so I don't want to be going against that guy right yet, but going down here might help, because I see a T54 who wants to die. Yes, we got a nice first shot in. He's in a bad spot now. See, he's going for our Artie, but our Artie is a beast, so not worried. Also, our Artie didn't hit him, but whatever. Okay, now is the time to play that aggressive, I'm a kill them all roll. Let's go after this T54E1 thing. I want it dead. It's fired 1, 2, 3. I think he's out. So we are in a good spot now. Or not, but it's too late. One of the things to note when you're playing against those autoloaders, most of them don't have a big magazine, so 4 shots, 3 shots go in, because the most they'll have is either a shot to 3, and usually you'll be fine. I don't know which one would have. I think the T71 would have those 3 shots extra on you. Bulldog would just have 7 more, so kind of avoid that. But him, he only has the 4 rounds, so he's fucked. Alright, so that wasn't a bad game. Not a lot of damage, but you can see that I had a lot of chances to shoot, which was nice. Now, let's try it with the Ultra Derp Savage piece of whatever. I've just got to re-switch out the ammo. Let's do it again. So yeah, tell me how you like this game. Obviously the gameplay isn't perfect. I'm not the best at this, but you know, I get there. Obviously, if you want to see really in-depth on the armor and stuff for most tanks, you go to Quickie Baby or what the hell is his name? Jingles. They have really in-depth, but I don't do that. I mean, it's only beneficial to know the weak spots, but for a tank like this, everything's a weak spot, so who cares? So looking at this, yeah, we got a fair amount of heavies. They got a fair amount of heavies. Not a lot. A lot more tank destroys though, and those are high tier, so they'll hurt a lot worse. I'm gonna go support the top area, see if we can't bait a what the hell, CDC into coming out. Also note, we're a lot slower now that we have this giant ass cannon on us. But it's all fun. I like it. Ooh, we got an adorable little MT25, and it looks like a heavy and 3 other lights are coming, or mediums are coming with. That's not too bad. We can do this. So, as you can see, pretty good gun depression. Not too bad elevation, but you're going to notice this aim time here is going to be just absolute shit. So we're going to see if we can't get set up to take a shot. I really don't want to push around there because almost always there's someone there, so we'll let the CDC get shot first. Yep, as always. He seems to know what he's doing. Let's see what happens. I can almost one-shot that enemy CDC, but I would need some support to do it. And I'm sure he has friends over there. Alright, now we're gonna go do this. See, that CDC is getting fucked. I honestly don't care about that IS-6. I want the other CDC.
Ready to fire. One of our tracks is damaged. Critical hit.
Not the best, not the worst. Now we are fucked.
Ammo storage is hit. We're lucky.
And I really don't care.
Track hit. Target unlocked.
But as you can see, you have one shot and it's kind of awkward. I'll run another game in a bit and throw it up to show you like a good game in this tank. That was just kind of a suicide run for the fuck of it, but whatever. You see the idea. Either shoot a lot or you shoot once and hope for the best.